Over on Channel 2, Cooper's Crossing is in danger as a brush fire threatens. Meanwhile, Dr. Callahan and Liz can't be reached on the radios, and rumours fly in on The Flying Doctors at 9 p.m. But first, it's the Thamesmen.
How are you?
You've got a filthy mind, sir.
No. What you don't know, Lyndon, before...
They do now.
They do now. But what we do, it counts down. And then while it's counting down before the show starts, we are just flinging insults about the worst.
Practicing our rude words.
Yes. My name... No,
we get it out of our system before we get on camera. That's the thing. We just go, no. It's like an actor go, no. You know, it's getting that out. You know, it's like, you know. Anyway, carry on. Sorry,
my name is Alex, and I am in Colorado.
Hi, my name's George. I'm in Los Angeles.
And welcome to the Thamesmen, the old people's home for the finest...
Getting older all the time.
I know, for the finest music available. That would be... I would go to that old people's home if it was music-based.
So rather than going like painting, you'd have like, you know, music appreciation day. You all sit around with your tea. And
I saw a video, and it was like, you know, obviously men all sitting in chairs, but there was a sound system that had cost $1 million.
No way.
Yeah. And, you know, the most amazing speakers I've seen or whatever, and there's about 20 people there, and it was $1 million worth of sound system, and they just play an album, vinyl, and listen to it. And I think for an old, if they had that, and they were playing decent music, basically 90% Pink Floyd, I would probably join that old people's home, because they could be like-minded people. Yeah,
I suppose so. You know, that's... Why not? You know, as long as you're not too deaf by then, and you can hear this $1 million sound system. You know, so
well, some people are into films. I was saying we watched a film the other day, and I was saying I didn't give a rat's piss about films. It was always music. There were some people who just collect films. Films. I was always just music.
Talk about films. I was at a party on Saturday. And I was talking to this really interesting lady, and she was very high up in the film industry. But anyway, she said she was had enough of it. She was going to go on holiday to a little cottage in Devon, and that reminded me of my favourite film of all time, which is, of course, With Nell and I. And you know, the way we went on holiday by accident.
Shut up! I'll deal with this. We've gone on holiday by mistake. We're in this cottage here. Are you the farmer? Stop saying that, Whitnell. Of course it's a fucking farmer.
They ended up in a cottage in Devon with was it Uncle Monty trying to bugger them.
Was that Handmade Films that made that?
Yeah, it was. Handmade Films. It was because it was funded by George Harrison. Yes, he sold everything up to make that film. Or there was that Life of Brian he sold.
It was a Life of Brian. They ran out of money. He mortgaged his house.
Yeah.
Right, and his publishing rights, and said, came home and told his wife, I've done everything for this film. But then went on and did Time Bandits, Baron Munchausen, With Nell and I, all handmade films. But ladies and gentlemen, if you have not seen With Nell and I, it is the most quotable film in the world.
Oh, it is so good. I've probably seen that film more than any other film. I mean, what's your favourite film? If you had a film, what would be your favourite film?
Yeah, Dirty Nurse 3, not 2. No, it's pretty fucking easy. You know that. It's Spinal Tap.
No, well, okay. Yeah, it's true.
It's Spinal Tap. If it wasn't, ladies and gentlemen,
ruling Spinal Tap out because it's too easy. You know, if after that, do you have a favourite film?
God, it's always just Spinal Tap or With Nell and I.
Or Woodstock.
It's Forrest Gump. Every time I'm ill, every time I'm ill, I mean really ill, and I'm dying on the sofa, and I think I should go and copulate with a lady because I'm going to die so my children can carry on living. I always end up having soup and watching Forrest Gump.
That's your comfort movie, is it?
My comfort.
That's a lovely film, isn't it?
Do you have a comfort movie?
Do I have a comfort movie?
Apart from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Not a comfort movie, but there's one that I sort of kind of keep watching, like a sci-fi one, because me and my sci-fi thing, which is the I was just thinking of another one actually, the Tom Cruise Edge of Tomorrow, which keeps. It's actually it's like a Groundhog Day, where he's a soldier, a future soldier, and the aliens have invaded. And he's sort of has to storm this beach, and he keeps dying in these incredibly horrible ways. And then he wakes up again at the beginning of the day before, and he's got to work out a way to get through this incredibly perilous situation. It's actually, I know Tom Cruise is a funny chap, but it's really good.
Who was it? Who was it? The Greek that got chained onto a rock. It's not Prometheus, was it? And every day the eagles would come out, peck his eyes out, and eat his liver.
That's right. Then he'd back again.
And
the same.
At night he would heal again, and then they would come down. It's a bit like that.
It was a bit like
Prometheus
that, really.
stole fire. It wasn't him, but it was,
I can't remember my Greek gods or myths on that one. But
Romans easy, but Greeks it's a very different thing. Films and me. I am a very simple man. I think one of the films I've watched the most, and I've just watched it with my 13-year-old, was Dodgeball. And for some reason, I've seen that. The 5 Ds of Dodgeball. It's duck, dive, dip, weave, and duck. It's just inane, stupid humor.
Stupid humor. I know. That's a good film. I do like that one as well. So, well, there you go. But anyway, if you folks haven't seen With Nell and I, it's not for everyone. It's a very dialogue-heavy film, but it's just brilliant, and it's so well crafted.
I think it is for everyone. I think everyone should watch With Nell and I.
At least once, Yeah.
Get in the back of the fucking man. Pause. Not Monty.
I'm gonna come in this place, and I'm going to buy a jukebox.
By the ring. Anyway, they haven't seen the film. What are we here for tonight?
Okay, so. While we were taking our little mini hiatus, we had an email, and we get emails. We have an email address somewhere around this, whatever, and we get a lot of emails. And this a Sue Michael, who's from Australia apparently, sent us.
That's tough.
Well, coming from Australia,
that is tough. That's double tough. But Sue Michael, I mean, basically, boy, girl. I mean, you could be like, David Sharon, or you could be, I
think it's two first names, isn't it?
But it's boy, girl, so you could be like Sharon George. You know what I mean? It's like Sue Michael. Is it Sue Michael?
But
Sue,
have you ever seen
have a hard time at school, Sue, with the name Michael? Did you get the whole George Michael?
Yeah, but I've had it where how sometimes people say their name is like Smith, Bob Smith. Yeah, they'll put Smith first, then Bob. And so sometimes I get like work-related emails or things like that, and you're like, you see these two names, and you're like, is it Michael Sue or is it Sue Michael? And it could change.
It could be until you see the photograph, and then unless you, well, that's debatable these days as well. Yeah. I mean, like she could be clearly a she.
Do we care though?
No,
do we care?
We don't care. We don't care.
No.
Sue, we don't.
Or Michael. Anyway, look, you're off the point. Anyway, them sent us an email of a whole list of Aussie bands that we should do. They're not like millions of views Aussie bands. They're just, there's a range of bands. And I think they have a great taste, because I just dipped into a few of them without much information, and they're really interesting tracks. Right. So we've added them to our list.
You've taken an email from someone we don't know.
Yeah.
They're not great numbers. Okay.
Not great numbers.
No one's heard of them.
No one watched our video, so
Channel's going to blow up. This is it.
Yeah. So anyway, I've randomly selected one from her email for today's delectation, and it's a band. Oh, it's a good word, isn't it?
No, I was going to say, because how many emails did Zayzem send?
Just one email, but with let me count. They had on it so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 songs.
All right. Why don't we do this? You pick a random one.
Yep.
We listen to it.
Yep.
We do what we normally do.
Yeah.
And then let the audience stay if we're going to do another one.
Oh, well, so they say carry on down
the list.
Sue Michael's list.
Yes.
Or move on to
Sue Michael
AI-generated music.
Done.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I don't know. There's some good tracks.
Not
Anyway,
done.
but we'll see. Anyway, so what I picked randomly right now is a band called Methyl Ethel. Methyl Ethel. And the track's going to be called Twilight Driving Live. It's 2016. And I've got a couple of notes here, which I just quickly pulled off the internet, which is kind of cheating. But Methyl Ethel is the dreamy, slightly bent brainchild of Perth's Jake Webb, who crafts indie pop that sounds like someone spiked the synths with eucalyptus oil. They broke out internationally with Ubu, a glorious earworm that whines, wobbles, and worms its way into your head like a friendly Australian ear spider. Live, they're tight, strange, and hypnotic, like Tame Impala's quirky younger cousin who insists on wearing glitter at family dinner parties. So this is a Perth-based band, and this is a track from around 2016. That is called Twilight Driving, it's called. Actually, no,
thank you very much.
The link says actually something else. It says Shadowboxing. But anyway, I might have the wrong link. Who knows? Let's see what happens.
I've got Shadowboxing you sent me.
Yeah. Let's try Shadowboxing. Yeah.
All right. Well, Sue, thank you very much for sending an email. And then audience participation. Is Sue going to survive to number 2 on the list, or will she be thrown into the pit of hell because George has got the wrong track?
It's entirely possible, having thrown it together quickly. So let's see. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
All right.
So what's this one, George?
I don't know, but let's see.
It's Methyl Ethel Shadowboxing Live. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, boom.
I like it so far.
Loving this.
Oh, yeah. Talk about hypnotic.
Say you came here now. Memorize the lichen on my scalp. Your second name, I've been falling over. Your second one. In the middle of the night time, I was in love with you, honestly. But every time I get a little bit further away from it, can't you see? I run to you, but what can I do? You're holding your head, turning around, and from the color of blue to the white deep dark. I wait for you, would you wait for it? I wait for you, would you wait for it? In the middle of the night time, I was in love with you, honestly. But every time I get a little bit further away from it, can't you see? I run to you, but what can I do? You're holding your head, turning around, and from the color of blue to the white deep dark. Feels like I'm juggling on the sidelines, easing down, and you are alive, 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 running in the covers. I feel barely there, I feel barely there. We cannot be late, we cannot relate this song to me. In the middle of the night time, I was in love with you, honestly. But every time I get a little bit further away from it, can't you see? I run to you, but what can I do? You're holding your head, turning around, and from the color to what deep dark. I run to you, but what can I do? You're holding your head, turning around, and from the color to
Oh,
Wow.
like that.
Wow. I loved it. What do you think?
I think that's great. I was transported to like a smoky club of our youth in some ways, and just you could like totally like that hypnotic sound just carry you away into a different dimension.
I love
and
that. Yeah.
and it had a hook to it, and it was a band, and it was 3-piece perfection, you know.
I had the whole character set. I had the drummer, who's obviously the bong head, doesn't want to be seen. The bass player, awkward, didn't really know where to look. The singer, who wants to be a pop star. I loved it. I also felt like I've gone full circle. I mean, that backwash, that background wash was like Susie and the Banshees. It was like The Cure from from the 16th, early Cure stuff. I mean, that whole just repetition and that
heavy reverb and that
Yeah.
sort of wall. Yeah, exactly. And I think it is familiar to us because we grew up with bands like that, you know, and so that's why it's instantly like something I love, because I'm people create what I loved, you know. So that's
It was,
but it's not a rip off. I would say it's originally them, but it's playing on those references, I think.
Yeah, no, absolutely. The singer had a really interesting voice, much higher vocal than I thought. So
Yeah.
I wasn't looking forward to him coming in because I really was enjoying the repetition and the wash. It was for anyone who was listening to that. Have headphones because it just washes over you like a cheap Chinese blanket. And then and I wasn't looking forward to the singer coming in because I thought he's going to ruin it. He's going to ruin it. He's going to ruin it, and he's going to be generic. He wasn't. His obviously his testicles have not dropped yet, and he was singing at a really high register, but it all just merged into this beautiful sound. Really unique.
I really hope that your viewers out there say, "Hey, let's check out more of Sue's stuff," because I suspect she's got good taste. I think she's in the pocket of what we like, maybe, and so I am going to go when I'm driving around, go and listen to some more of their stuff if I can find it on one of those streaming services, because I would like to hear what else they do. So
yes,
I think
so would I. And please like that because I want to hear more.
All 250 of you who actually take the risk to join us on this journey of magical exploration.
I know if it's not Nightwish, and if it's not, Jimi Hendrix, we're dead in the water.
Are we going to do? Here's a question: are we going to do more Rush with their new drummer if they have new material? Because have you heard about Rush coming back?
Really?
Yeah. They found this. They're going to do a tour next year. And they've picked up a really interesting female drummer who's got some of the biggest shoes in drumming history to fill. And they're going to be on tour next year. I would be tempted to go and see them. Honestly, I think it could be impressive.
They're broke.
No, I don't think they are.
Well,
I think they own half of Canada, probably.
Yes, but the Who would always get back together because Entwistle kept going broke, and he kept buying castles and doing cocaine and hookers and this and that, and he'd blow all the money, and the band feel really bad and do another tour for him, and then he would go and buy a fleet of cars. So you never know.
But they're Canadians, and Canadians are nice. They're not going to get divorced. They're not going to pick up a serious crack habit or like a Ferrari habit. They're going to be nice. They're going to go watch hockey and eat poutine, and I think they do it because they love the music.
If they're true Canadians, they won't come down to America.
The Americans won't let them in right now.
No. They're desperate.
Boycott.
They're desperate. The Canadians will not cross the border whatsoever.
It's a weird old time we live in right now.
I know. Let's not get into that. All right, release the files. All right.
Thank you, Sue. I
loved it. I really liked it. Really. I'm glad we did that one.
I did. That was good. That was a good. It's kind of it was putting our hands into the stump of despair and seeing what we pull out. It's we haven't it's you never know. You put your hand in, what's going to come out?
I've heard that reference for ages.
Yeah, I'm glad I remembered the Stump of Despair. Do we have to bring up the Stump of Despair video for people who don't know about it? But
all right, excellent. Thank you very much. Thank you, George Michael, and I'll see you on the flip side, George.
See you on the flip side.
Ciao.